Question 16. Nina wants to find out how much a taxi to the airport will cost. The distance to the airport is 35 miles to the nearest 5 miles. The cost will be £1.60 per mile to the nearest 10 pence. What is the most that the taxi to the airport will cost? We can see from this nearest 5 miles and nearest 10 pence that we're dealing with bounds here. It's useful to first think without the bounds what the calculation would be. So the cost of the taxi to the airport would be the number of miles, in this case 35, multiplied by the cost per mile, £1.60. As we're multiplying the two quantities, to get the largest total cost, we want the largest value for the distance and the largest value for the cost per mile. The distance is given to the nearest 5 miles, so it could have been given as 30, 35 or 40. As it's been given as 35, the largest possible value, the upper bound, is 37.5. Anything above this would have been rounded up to 40. So the distance is less than 37.5 miles. The cost per mile is given to the nearest 10 pence, so it could have been £1.50, £1.60, £1.70 and so on. As we've got £1.60, it must be less than £1.65. £1.65 or above would have been rounded up. So the cost per mile is less than £1.65. For the total cost of the taxi to the airport, we have to multiply these two values. So the total cost will be less than 37.5 times £1.65. Working that out, in pounds we get 61.875. We might normally round this up to £61.88, but that would be breaking this inequality. So the largest actual cost it can be is £61.87.